You know, we came into this game knowing it was going to be a battle, and it was a battle. All the way up into the second half, and I thought our guys, that was probably the best defensive performance late in the second half that we had all year. This team is getting better. Our team's getting better each week, each game. But this is a big game for us. Make no mistake about it. This rivalry is a well and live in both programs. It still means something to both fan bases, and I'm excited to come away and with a win and on the road, well coached head Cooley team, and they're gonna be good. He's just getting everybody back. This team is gonna be good. They're gonna finish up strong. So we got a well-earned win on the road, and that's what you have to do. You have to be able to go on the road and win. And this is a really good road win for us. We're just excited to move forward. That's all I can say right now. Any questions?
Hey, Coach, you've pretty much reduced Epps into an inefficient volume shooter, and you took Styles completely out the offense. What did your scout look like, and how did those guys operate what you envisioned for your defense today?
I think we just wanted to make it tough. Those guys are very talented. We knew they were going to get shots up. We just wanted to make every shot tough. In certain situations where, Epps had the ball, coming off any type of handoffs or ball screens, we just wanted to crowd him and try to get the ball out of his hand and make someone else do something, and that was it. But those guys are, talented, so we knew that they were going to get there. We just wanted to make them work hard.
And talk a little bit about Copeland's contribution, especially in the second half. Not only did he score, but you had him on Epps on the other end, and it seemed to give him some issues.
Yeah, we thought trying to put a bigger defender on him when he got out there. Just for Quadir, he's active. He can move his feet. He has long arms, and he's naturally an aggressive person. So we just wanted to make Epps work. He's the real deal. So we just wanted to make him work and earn everything. And Quadir's just been getting better each week. Our Syracuse people know. He can make things happen, and then sometimes he can make you cry. But today he was really good. He was really good, and he continues to get better and understand what he needs to do.
So my friend here next to me stole my Quadir question, but I'm going to ask you about JJ instead. JJ was 3 for 3 from the three-point line. How good was it for him to see the ball go in and the game that he had today?
Good for him. It was good for us. No, he was. Again, I think. He was big, especially when Judah went out. He made some big shots, and even when Judah was in. He just stepped up big for us. He controlled the game. He had a moment where he took over the game, and that's what you envision. We got two high-level guards, and today they played that way. When those guys are playing like that, we're gonna be tough to beat. We'll have a chance to win every game when they playing like that.
Adrian, was anything wrong with Naheem today? And also, could you talk a little bit about Munir's play off the bench, and what did you tell him when you sent him in for Malik?
Well, Naheem, foot got a little irritated at the end of the half, so he didn't think that he can go out there and give us the energy that we needed. And Munir, we have been talking. Some of our games have been tough for him to get into the game. Depending on the team. But this game was a tailor-made game for him. With Supreme Cook, a physical presence, a guy that's physical, and Munir's physical. So I knew he was going to get in the game this game. It was just a matter of time, and he responded. Munir is he's all about the team, and he's always ready when you call him. And today he stepped up big, and I'm just happy for him.
Coach, what would you attribute extending the lead second half? It became insurmountable. Do you think they got a little flustered and started pressing a little bit, and you guys just took advantage?
I think so. I think our defense, we made every shot tough, tough threes. I thought we contested. And then, even when we didn't get the rebound, we battled in there. We made them finish. We didn't give them any easy looks. And that's what we talk about, not trying to give teams easy looks. And, when shots stop not falling, obviously, you push a little bit harder. But I just thought our defense was really good probably last 10, 12 minutes of that game.
Brendan Strong, what does he bring to your program?
Excuse me, Brendan Strong? Coach B is great. One of the bright young minds in this business. We're excited to have him. We're excited to have him. Hopefully we'll have him for a couple of years, but he's one of the up-and-coming stars in this business. Bright mind, great recruiter, really knows how to communicate and connect with with people above him and people below him. So he's a star in the making. So we're just excited to have him.
Coach, I think it was Chris Bell's game against Colgate that we talked about. How you said as long as you play with energy, the ball's going to find you, and then the ball's going to find the net. And you've always talked about Quadir Copeland and the type of energy that he brings to every game that he plays in. Anything else on the imprint that he was able to put on today's game and how that energy is carried over into today's win?
Who's a Quadir?
Yeah.
I mean, again, he defended, he rebounded, he made the right plays. I mean, he has some. I mean, that putback was big time. But he just played. He didn't. I'm trying to see before I speak. He had 2 turnovers today. I think that's going in the right direction. He gives us a third and sometimes a fourth ball handler out there. His versatility is what makes him so special. And he's tough. He's 6'6". He can guard 1 through 4. He has great quickness. And he can make plays, and today he finished those plays, and he was really good for us. But he gives us versatility. He allows me to play 4 guards. He allows me to, I can play 2 guards. He can play with anybody. He has a lot of offensive versatility.
Coach, what did you tell this team before entering the arena and the energy into today's game? And obviously you were a part of this Syracuse-Georgetown rivalry as a player. How has that changed now as a coach?
I talked to my team about this rivalry. My guys are young, and so they might not, remember those rivalries. But I think their parents do. But we also have some local guys, and so I knew they were going to be ready to play anyway, and they're always ready to play. But when you come back home, it's always something special. So, and luckily, Judah Mintz is from this area, so that was I knew he was going to be ready to play. That's why, in the beginning, that's why I needed to be ready to play. And but we just talked about the rivalry. We talked about this is not just us. This is about people that have played before us, and how important this is to our community, our fan base, and for both universities. And I told them, I said, this is a game that both teams we want. We continue this series. We want this series alive. And it's a good series, and I think as Ed continues to build and I continue to build, this series will get the pop and the respect that it deserves.
Coach, what was the message at halftime, and what do you think turned this game from a 1-point game at the half into a double-digit lead for you guys?
Well, we missed some free throws. We had some turnovers, so I told the guys, take care of the basketball. The free throws will come, but it was really all about our defensive intensity and finishing plays and rebounding. Today we out rebounding those guys, and that hasn't been the story in the last after we came back from Maui. So and since we've been back from Maui, we rebounded the ball as a team better, and when we rebound the ball, we give ourselves a chance. So we really just talked about settling down on offense and on defense. Staying alert and finish the play with a rebound.
Coach, JJ, Judah, and Quadir combined for 60 points. How unique is it to have 3 guards that can score at a high volume like that?
It's good. It's good to have guards that can do that. Again, and they do it in a variety of ways. They made shots. They put pressure on the rim. They get out in transition. They can attack. So it's always good to have guys that can make plays. I don't know if I wouldn't label them as shooters, but those guys are basketball players. And that's what we have. We have a bunch of basketball players on this team.
Coach, you guys had an 18-point advantage in the fast break points today. How much does going and getting fast and really attacking the defense early impact your offense?
I mean, that's a big part of what we do. We feel like we have a fast, athletic team, a versatile team. Again, Malik Brown, when he comes in and we go small, he's faster than any guard we have. He's just active, so it allows us to get out and try to get easy basket without setting up. We want to play fast. We want to increase tempo. We need that. That's what our team is. Our team is very good in the open court. So we practice that way. Everything is fast paced. So that's what we need. That's a big part of what we do.
Why de-emphasize the 2-3?
Excuse me?
Why de-emphasize the 2-3? Why move away from it?
I think, that was a coach's thing. Again, we still play it at times. It's still there. But I think, me, my stamp, the way I want to play is I like man-to-man. And I think this team is equipped for man-to-man. And going forward, we will continue to play man-to-man, but we will play zone as well. But it's just my preference. It has nothing to do with if it's, the zone is good or bad, but this is just, my identity, my program, how I wanted to do it.
So I got one more quick one. So you mentioned Malik a little while ago. You trapped in the half court today for the first time, I think, maybe all season. I don't know. But did you want it to do? Was it a pace thing? Did you think you could turn him over? Like, why did you decide that you were going to try that? To get some energy?
We tried to trap in the LSU game. It didn't work though. No. Again, I think Georgetown has really good guards, and some of the sets that they run, they have you chasing. And so, we wanted to buy some time for our guys coming off, all the actions that they run. And it was in the middle of the court. As you know, in the middle of the court is a dangerous for the defenses. So we wanted to give our guys a chance to get back into the play. So, that's what we wanted to do. And again, it was a lot of times it was Epps who we just wanted to make him work.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.